Okay, today we're going to go fishing again on River Usk, but this time it's going to be a little bit different in that I'm going to be fishing off the walkway. Now there's a couple of locations along the riverbank walkway where there's a couple of jetties, well not jetties, sort of social areas which butt out, and that's where I'm going to be fishing. Now, I've seen people fishing off here before, and I know that some things have been caught, but it's really only good for very high tides. Otherwise, you're going to have no water, or if you do get water, it'll be so low you'll need a drop net. But today, hopefully, it's quite a high tide. I think it's 11.2, so that should be quite high enough to be able to fish adequately off the wall. One of the best things is, of course, is that fishing off there is that there's plenty of seating. You can have issues sometimes with people coming up. It does attract, let's say, some of the more colourful characters of Newport, to put it sort of diplomatically. But it's only a few minutes on the bike, so it's a great place to go when I don't have a lot of time, and indeed when I don't have a lot of charge left on the battery. So there's two locations. There's a smaller one which we have here, and it does look like it's quite high up, and I might come back to that one. The other one is just a little bit further down, and that's quite a larger area. So I think I might head back down to the other one. So this is one area where people go fishing, but I think I might head back to that other one just across there, because that looks a little bit more better, and the water's, there's about another hour and a half before high tide, so water should be coming up a bit more. But we'll do the fishing down at the other one, I think. So this is where we're going to go. There's a bit more height to come yet, because we're about an hour and a half from high tide. But let's get kitted up and see what we can catch. I have been told that you can get flounder down this far. People have caught bass and various others, so we should have a good option. Okay, so we've got it set up. We've got the Hunter Surf telescopic rod, the KC, also the KT reel, and the gotcha line. So I'm using Aberdeen size 20 hooks, and I'm fishing with some mackerel. So as you can see, some nice seating areas. It's probably one of the few places that's suitable for fishing for people in wheelchairs or with real bad mobility issues. You've just got to cast over that the handrail really and punch them over that. You can fish good solid surface for wheelchairs, and just over there is the that second area we had a look at. So much more suitable for wheelchairs and mobility problems than going down onto the bank, and also much better than the jetty. We'll just have to see how the fishing is. Well, it's always interesting to talk to local people. I've just been talking to a local angler down here as I've been fishing, and I've been told a good place is that island just down there, so-called Monkey Island. Now the only way of getting down there is through the steps off that bridge, which is going to be a bit difficult for me with the bike. So I'm going to have to get on Google Maps and see if there's a way to go down there on the bike. Maybe there's a path some way or not. If not, it may involve just a walk down there and spend an afternoon down there. But there's a few fishermen on there at the moment, so it's supposed to be quite a good place. You're away from the crowds. It's supposed to have a path that leads from those steps over there. There's the steps there, and there's a path that runs along the side. So that's a place I'm going to give a try, and it's supposed to be quite good for fishing. But so far I've got nothing yet, no bites or anything yet. Okay, so I've had a quick look on Google Maps on the phone, and you can, or I bet will be able to get down to Monkey Island on the cycle. And basically it's over the bridge, there's a cycle path, turn right into Corporation Street, and that's a cycle path as well. And a little way down Corporation Street there's a right hand turn called, I think it's Redland or Redway Walk, and that will bring me underneath the bridge. It's where those new houses are, that's Liz Gate, and there's a path that goes underneath the bridge and follows along the path on Monkey Island. So that is definitely going to be a try shortly. Might be a little while before I can get time off work again, because the fishing website is going really well and I'm doing quite a lot of marketing at the moment, so I don't have a lot of time for going out fishing, but that is definitely going to be high on my list of new places to try, because it's going to be a little bit different, a little bit of a change than going down to the Transporter Bridge or down to the car showroom jetty, because that island looks a really nice place just to chill out, take a couple of cans, a few fishing rods, and just relax. But so far we haven't really even had the bite yet on the old platform here. So we've half an hour after high tide, we'll give it a little while and just see how things go. But there's only about an hour left before I pack up and go. Well, I have to admit, this is a really nice place to just chill out, relax and do a bit of fishing. Doesn't seem to be the most productive of places, but you do have somewhere comfortable to sit. It's quite quiet. I've only had 2 people come down. One of them was a fisherman and we had a chat. There's a couple of ladies came down as well with a child, just to sit down and take in the sun, but very, very quiet. I was expecting a few more colourful characters, to be honest with you, but they haven't turned up. Fishing wise, there doesn't seem to be too much on the go at the moment. I've not had any bites or nibbles, no movement on the rod. I don't know if it's because of the location, or maybe I just not got the right bait or setup at the moment. But in the past, they have pulled in bass here. They've had flounder and various other things. Basically anything you can catch down at the jetty you can catch here. But my next fishing trip out is I'm going to try that Monkey Island. I'm going to go for a bit of a scout later and see if I can find a way into it, and if I can, then Monkey Island is going to be at the top of my list for my next fishing expedition. But we'll stay here for a little while, got another half hour or so, and hopefully we'll catch something. But if not, hopefully you'll all have fun out there and tight lines. And don't forget to follow, subscribe and like for the channel.